Alright, magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. My name is Pao Salud and welcome po dito sa Arena Plus exclusive ng Power Hour. At it's 7 o'clock and syempre, every Wednesday po nandito po ako sa Arena Plus to talk to you about sports and the latest updates sa National Basketball Association at minsan sa PBA, sa Gilas Pilipinas. At alam mo, dahil ngayon po ay PBA playoffs, pag-usapan po natin ng ang PBA playoffs at mamaya, no? Actually, I just wanted to let you know, mamaya mag-live din ako sa akin channel about the Ginebra versus SMB semifinals matchup. Pero gusto ko munang i-congratulate po, no? Teka. Drawing the first blood in the PBA semis ay ang Magnolia Templados. What a great game. 82-79 was a close game. At iba talaga. Mukhang SMC malalakas ngayon. At so pag-usapan po natin yan. Pero on a serious note, pag-usapan din po natin yung Gilas updates. No? Since the announcement of Coach Tim Kong, well, it's an unofficial announcement kasi hindi naman talaga official pa na siya kasi natanong na siya kung siya ba talaga magko-coach ng Gilas Pilipinas. Napag-usapan na yung mga tropa. Sabi ng mga tropa well, you know, ano bang nangyayari sa ating Gilas Pilipinas? Well, our game will be on February 22 and today is January 24. Wala pa rin tayong na-identify po na Gilas Pilipinas coach. Sabi nga nila, mabuti pang Milwaukee Bucks terminate ang kanilang head coach at pinalitang kagad ng bagong head coach. Pag-uusapan din po natin ang mga movement po sa National Basketball Association. Sino-sino po ba ang mga matetrade? Ang posibleng matrade? At iba pa. Siyempre, mamaya Q&A po tayo dyan sa comment section. Kaya, ano pang iniintay ninyo? Please, comment po kung taga saan kayo at pag-usapan po natin yan. Nababasahin ko po yung mga comment ninyo. At kung may tanong kayo sa sports, pati sa boxing, ngayon alam na alam natin yan. Okay? Kung handa na kayo, I'm ready. So let's do a quick countdown. Here comes the boom, boom, pow. And this is our Power Hour. Salamat po. And again, shout out sa Arena Plus for this show, no? Kung dahil sa Arena Plus po, nandito po tayo. Kaya kung wala pa kayong Arena Plus, you know what to do. Just, go to Google Play or actually there's a link in the description or actually sa Pauka Sports, pwede kayong mag-send sa akin ng message. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Let's go ahead and do this. This is the countdown. Powcast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This content is presented by Arena Plus, Astig sa Sports. Okay, magandang gabi po mga kastig, mga tahimik na naman kayo. Every Wednesday nandito po ako sa Arena Plus Facebook page, pati sa Twitter. And soon enough, siguradong sa YouTube din. So, magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Usually, nag-shoutout ako at the start of my show. So, ngayon po, iniintay ko lang kayo mag-comment dyan para ma-shoutout ko po mga tanong kayo dyan. You can ask me the question right now or forever hold your peace. Ako po si Pao Salud ng Pauka Sports at syempre mahilig tayo sa basketball. Sa National Basketball Association, syempre PBA supported din natin yan. Although syempre, medyo, mga kasama natin, minsan may iba-ibang opinion, wala pong problema dyan. Ay, sige na, i-comment nyo na po. Gaya po ni Adrian. Ayan, yan. Gusto ko sana mag-comment kayo. Meron tayong 10 viewers ngayon at sana po ay yan na, ilapag nyo na yung mga taga-saan po kayo, yung mga nanonood ngayon dito. Mga taga-saan po ang ating mga kaibigan dito po sa Arena Plus. Yan, okay. Mamaya may konting boxing ako meron akong mga konting chismis ng konti. Pero, pag-usapan na muna natin ito, no? And I want to go ahead and talk to you first about the coaching job. This is just my opinion regarding the coaching. I'm happy that I'm seeing movement, but I'm not happy because, well, it's just my opinion that up to right now, wala pa talagang official na nakukuha po ang Gilas Pilipinas. According to at least to the sources, nagbasa-basa po tayo sa iba't ibang source. Even Team Cone is denying that everything is or it is official. So it is assumed that they talked about it, and it looks like Team Cone will be the head coach of the Gilas Pilipinas. Well, maybe we just don't know, but the thing is the fans, tayo mga fans dito na nag-expect po ng preparation na naman sa Gilas Pilipinas is kind of disappointed in a way because of course we wanted to make sure we identify the coach so the coach can identify the team and so we can move on and have a better preparation. So may I just remind everyone that our next competition will be February 22 against Hong Kong and February 25 against Chinese Taipei. Now, most of you guys are saying, hindi naman niya mahirap, sir. Kayang-kaya yan ng kahit sino mang coach dyan at kahit sinong players dyan. That's not the point, no? So, I just wanted to, just show, maybe not a frustration, just a show of concern with regards to this development that we should have identified our coach at least officially and at least for the public to know that, hey, we're good, we're preparing, but it looks like it's too late because what will you do again in less than a month of preparation? So it looks like we're not really preparing for that tournament, and assume ko baka hindi talaga itong tournament na ito or yung qualifying tournament Asia Cup na to ang ating target, because if it's our target, then we should have been preparing and not underestimating our guys. So just sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam, so according po sa rumors at sa mga kumakalat na balita, Coach Tim Cone, Tab Baldwin, and the rest of the guys, si Sir Nedad, si Coach Nedad, even Coach Black is part of the consideration. But as of recently po, medyo parang nagbago po yung ihip ng hangin. Mukhang Coach Tim Cone na talaga. Diba? Shoutout muna ulit kay Jean Pearl Rogos Pamposa, taga saan ka po, madam? So, yun po, no? Ayan po yung ating balita dito. And ang isa pa po sa ating concern ngayon, may kwento ko lang sa inyo because every Wednesday we talk about basketball. Medyo natutuwa ako at nagwo-worry at the same time, no? So, we're losing our players to Japan B-League, at least for the professional league. And now, we may be able to lose one potentially good player na bali-balita po, no? Kasi nga po ang ating pong strong group Philippine basketball team headed by Dwight Howard ay nandoon po sa sa Middle East, and looks like they're doing a great campaign dyan sa Middle East. At isa po nagpapakita dyan ay ang tinatawag nilang si KQ. Yeah, 'di ba? Si Kevin Kembao, bali-balita po siya po ay o-offeran daw doon sa Middle East para maging naturalized player. Now, being a Filipino is important and I'm proud to be a Filipino, but just imagine this. Kung kayo po ay ma-offeran ng times 2, times 3 na halaga, just for example, or mas malaking halaga at mas consistent na pasahod at kumbaga meron kang sustainability at stability sa iyong career. sa iyong basketball career, talagang mapapaisip ka talaga. Kevin Kiambao, ang ganda ng ginawa niya doon sa huling laban nila doon sa Middle East. Talagang grabe yung tres. So, KQ, hopefully we still see him in Gilas Pilipinas uniform soon and may be able to play on the PBA or in Japan B League, wherever he choose. And that's okay. Ang pinaka-importante lang sana ay maisuot pa rin niya ang Gilas Pilipinas uniform. Yan naman talaga ang pinakamahalaga, to represent as well yung ating bansa. But of course, family comes first, and in this day and age, marami pong mga options sa mga tao. Ibig sabihin, wala talagang kasiguraduhan. Kahit ikaw pa ay pinakamagaling, minsan napapalitan ka nga eh. Shoutout kay Mark Nathaniel Carvajal. Salamat po. Thank you for sharing and supporting this Power Hour show of the Arena Plus. So we talked about the coach. Just wanted to say that it is still not final. Coach Tim Cone is in big consideration. But however, Tim Cone said, nothing final yet. So we got to wait and see. Some of the guys are saying, yeah, it's Tim Cone is just being humble about it, doesn't want to share right away because his focus in the PBA games. By the way, though, they have a game at 8 o'clock, which we're going to be watching. So before 8 o'clock, we'll be done here. And they're playing against their sister team, SMB. So that's going to be an all-out war. So if Gilas Pilipinas couldn't identify yet their coach, that's a different thing with the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm just gonna check here the statistics of the Milwaukee Bucks, okay? So, Milwaukee Bucks is actually one of the best teams in the NBA. Although they're not number one, you know who's number one? My Boston Celtics. Number one on Boston Celtics. But so, I'm puzzled as to why the number two team in the NBA, whose record is 30 wins and only 13 defeats, decided to actually get rid of their coach. So it's puzzling to me. If I'm gonna fire someone, I'm gonna fire the coach of the bottom teams, right? But Milwaukee Bucks, maybe the general manager of the Milwaukee Bucks should transfer to Pistons or Wizards or Hawks or maybe I was gonna say Spurs, but we're gonna let it slide because Spurs, I think, is really not have no intention of winning this year. So maybe Trailblazers, the Warriors. So those are, or maybe the Lakers, because marami pong nagsasabi na Lakers dapat ang pinalitan. Bakit ba hindi pa pinapalitan yung Lakers? Samantalang yung Milwaukee Bucks, si Adrian Griffin, he's a first year coach. After 43 games, again, ulitin ko po, 43 games lang, 30 wins and 13 defeats. He has 2 losing streak and he got fired. So imagine that. Maybe Detroit Pistons could hire him, but Detroit Pistons also has a big contract with their coach. So is there maybe I need to check this, but is there like a performance indicator where there's a big breach of contract in some ways if the coach is not performing or the team that he's coaching is not performing and it voids the contract or something like that? Maybe they should, no? So make sure that the coach is also in their toes. But you know what? Come to think of it, it seems unfair if they have that. But I know the players sometimes have that if like the scoring, if they performing better, they get a bonus or something like that. But here's a big puzzle for me, because the NBA Milwaukee Bucks is replacing Griffin and replacing him with Doc Rivers. Mga Boston Celtics coach talaga ang matitindi ngayon, So Doc Rivers is rumored na, but according to Doc Rivers' recent post, although may mga post na siya na rin daw ang papalit talaga, but yun na nga. So Doc Rivers, a former coach of the Boston Celtics, is gonna be taking over. At parang as consultant lang si Doc Rivers ng Bucks, sabay biglang dahan-dahan. So medyo nakakaya ng konti para kay Griffin, who's doing okay but still got fired. What's your opinion about that? So, um, NBA, no one is safe, even if you have a good record. Speaking of changes, I also wanted to share to you guys the NBA trade, and this has had made news, big news. And just so you know, the NBA trade deadline is on February 8th. So by the week or before February 8th, marami po mga teams ang gagalaw. Although as of right now, no, marami pa pong team ang iniintay natin. But still hasn't happened yet, no? Hindi pa rin nangyayari yung mga trade na inaabang-abangan natin. But here are the trades that happened so far. Good evening po muna, no? Coach Ham is next to fire. Yan ang iniintay ng mga Lakers. I know that. Anthony, salamat sa iyo, Anthony. Thank you very much. And Raymond Abeliera, salamat din sa pagsuporta mo, no? And Anthony, good evening, Arena Plus. So, ito po yung mga na-trade so far sa National Basketball Association. So, the recent trade that happened today is that the Miami Heat is getting a younger point guard. Of course, they have Kyle Lowry there, who was for a long time, this point guard has been doing really good, but Father Time catches up to everyone, except for LeBron James, who hasn't. Father Time hasn't come catch him up yet. So anyway, Terry Rozier is from the Charlotte Hornet is moving to Miami, staking his talent to South Beach, and without. Even with Kyle Lowry not playing to his old self, the Miami Heat is actually doing really great. Now, with Terry Rozier, a good scorer, and has a decent floor generalship, is moving to South Beach. It's gonna be scary again. And my Boston Celtics, this is another scare. I mean, I was thinking that because last season it was the Miami Heat that actually gave the Boston Celtics problem and the Bucks problem, but Miami Heat making a move mid-season, improving their roster and giving themselves a chance. And even as of right now, no, yung itong Miami Heat is actually okay. Let me just double check on the standing here. Real quick. Medyo nag-slow down yung ano ko, but I have an app here. I will tell you. Raymond Abelia, salamat. Trade is coming for the Lakers. Lakers tomorrow will be a trade. Tingnan natin, no? Tingnan natin ang good. Ella May De La Cruz. Hi, hello. Ella May, magandang gabi sa'yo. Hit is okay. Lineup is crazy. Grabe. Ang ano talaga ng Miami Heat. Ang galing nila. Ang masasabi ko lang, ang bilis gumawa ng paraan ng Miami Heat. Miami Heat is currently number 6. Although they're in a 3-game losing skid, they're still a scary team. And you know what? Basta makapasok sila sa playoffs, it seems like Miami Heat is turning and upgrading into a different team, including, of course, Jimmy Butler and everyone in the Miami Heat uniform. They're doing great. So with Terry Rozier, right now, si Terry Rozier po ay part ng Miami Heat roster, and Kyle Lowry potentially baka paglipat niya sa Hornets ay i-buyout siya kasi may kasama pong 2027 first round pick, lottery protected. Yan po yung kasama. So Terry Rozier will be the first option of the Miami Heat, as the point guard Josh Richardson and RJ Hampton are still there. Tyler Hero, of course. So grabe ang roster ng Miami Heat. Nakakatakot ng Miami Heat. The Miami Heat is really a team to contend with. Nako, delikado. Kailangan gumawa din ng Boston Celtics. Tama, no? Boston Celtics, wala bang trade na gagawin, Sir Pao? Meron, pero pwede, pero depende. Hindi pa natin alam. I will tell you the rumor trade. But let me tell you first the real trade that happened. So that is the most recent. The trade also, there's also a trade that happened officially. That's big trade that happened is between the Raptors and the Indiana Pacers. Ito pong si Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam already has played with the Pacers for I think a couple of games already ang nilaro nito. May kasama pong future second round pick ang Pacers na nakuha, and the Pelicans is just money ang nakuha ng Pelicans dito sa trade na to. Kasama po sila ha. Pera lang nakuha nila. Raptors receive Bruce Brown, Jordan Nwora, Kira Lewis, two 2024 first round picks via Pacers, and conditional 2026 first round pick via Pacers. So ang Toronto Raptors po, nagtataka yung mga tao kasi kailangan nilang mag-ano ng pera eh. No? Kailangan nilang paikot-ikot din ng pera. Minsan di naman lang mabayada, may mga taxes. I'm not gonna go into details about that. But the Indiana Pacers are also a team to contend with in the Eastern Conference. Naku, teka. Miami Heat made a move. Miami Heat made a move. Indiana Pacers making a move. So talagang they wanna compete this year. So the Eastern lagi na lang kasi sinasabi, Western ng malakas. Ngayon, the Eastern Conference, especially those two teams that I mentioned, and not, of course, the 76ers are great. Bucks din, no? Bucks, they did the move. Pinakamalupit na move nila. Coach ang pinalta nila. And of course, the Knicks, the Heat, the Pacers, and yung Cavaliers, di ko lang alam kung anong gagawin na. But the Cavaliers are on a roll, di ba? Ang Cavaliers ngayon, 8 in a row. Winning streak po yan. The Cavs are doing great. Tinalo pa nila yung Boston Celtics, who's just a 2-game winning streak, no? At speaking of streak talaga, mabanggit ko lang, Pistons 3 games losing streak. Pistons talaga ang bottomesa. All right. And so aside from that, of course, actually the Piston made some moves. Yung Piston po nagawa ng move yan. And I feel bad for Danilo Gallinari, no? Itong si Danilo Gallinari, last season, it was this guy was traded to the Boston Celtics. Dapat dun siya maglalaro, pero buong season siya hindi nakalaro. He was supposed to be like a Kristaps Porzingis type of player for the Boston Celtics, and unfortunately, as of right now, hindi pa rin siya ganun pumuputok. So I guess the prime is over for Danilo Gallinari. So he's moving to the Pistons. And I don't know what the Pistons gonna do with their team or with their players. But Danilo Gallinari, a veteran, maybe they can use them. Mike Muscala is together on that trade. And the Washington Wizards are receiving Marvin Bagley, Isaiah Livers, and 2025-2026 second round picks. Yan. So yan po yan. Of course, last year, gusto ko lang refresh sa inyo, last year, December 30 po, no? Ito pong Knicks at Raptors nagpalitan din ng player, which seems like good trade for both teams until now. Na tingin ko, hindi ko lang alam how the Raptors are holding up, no? The Toronto Raptors right now, nasa na ba sila? Toronto Raptors. Losing streak 3. Kala ko okay. Miami Heat tuloy naging okay. So the Toronto Raptors, for your information, they receive RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley. And then sa Knicks naman, si OG Anunoby. Yun lang naman talaga yung pinaka-best na nakuha nila. Shoutout muna tayo dyan. Baka makalimutan ko, no? At ito na, sabihin ko na sa iyo, Raymond, after nito. Solid na ang roster ng Heat, but makukumpleto lalo yan kapag nagkaroon talaga ng isa pang solid big man. Siakam sa Pacers, sabi ni Raymond, OKC first na sa standing. Crazy OKC. Iba talaga ang mga batang OKC, no? Number 1 na sila, 30-13. Timberwolves still there. Still a long way to go. The Nuggets are actually, the Nuggets has more wins than the two teams. So Nuggets move maybe number 1 the next days. Nelvin, salamat po. Hello po. Ako po si Pau Salud. Sa mga hindi po nakakilala sa akin dito, may channel akong Pauka Sports, and I am a big supporter of Arena Plus, and Arena Plus is supporting me as well. So by the way itong mga games na ito, etong nakikita natin na sa NBA, lahat 'to mapapanood sa Arena Plus. So if I were you, if you want to enjoy the game and of course have some a little bit excitement, konting-konting betting lang ha. Game responsibly po, 21 years old and above. And ang pinakamaganda dito, compare with others, no? Ito pong Arena Plus talagang very big supporter ng sports, boxing man 'yan, basketball man 'yan, sa PBA nakikita niyo yung logo. So Doc River back so sa box, makakatulong ba? Syempre veteran 'yan eh. Kaso alam mo, criticize din si Doc Rivers. Hello po, salamat GSW. Lakers inaantay ko, big trade, tingnan natin, ano? I will tell you kung ano yung mangyayari dyan. Bekenemen, boss, may free traders kayo dyan. Prices po, i-credit nyo lang, wag ng cash at tagan nyo kasi ipamigay. Bingo pass. O nga no. Tingnan natin next time. Hampire, Coach Hampire. Parang, kala ko ba trade ang hinahanap mo, Raymond? Bakit si Coach Ham ang gusto mong i-fire? Wag naman. Wag naman, wag muna pagbigyan na natin. Okay. So here's the thing. Now, so we discussed about the potential trade. Yung potential trade na to ng NBA. I mean the trade. We talked about the trade. We're not gonna talk about the potential trade. And this has been, kumbaga, iniisip-isip na ng tao. And syempre, alam naman natin, ang team na isa sa may pinakamaraming fan dito sa Pilipinas ay ang team po ng Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers is kind of a disappointment with LeBron James there, Anthony Davis, and D'Angelo Russell. It seems like they couldn't do it, no? Parang hindi yata kaya ng Los Angeles Lakers, lalo na ngayon. Ganun talaga, no? Ay. Ito na. Ito po, no? Ang Los Angeles Lakers is rumored to actually make a move, and the expected move of the Los Angeles Lakers, there are two options, and either one of them or both of them would push through. The first one, you're gonna like this one, is the DeJounte Murray. Shoutout muna dito ha. Walang rotation si Ham. Sir, paano po kita pa-PM? May tanong po ako sa Arena Plus. Bakit nawala ang GCash? Ako po ay talent lamang ng Arena Plus. So, sa customer service po talaga kayo magme-message. Wala po akong alam sa mga technicalities, no? But, yun po, notice lang kita ha. So, pasensya na po. Ako po ay ang alam ko lang, pagtanungin mo ako tungkol sa basketball, boxing at iba pa. So, si DeJounte Murray po ang isa po sa option. And this would be a potential trade for Atlanta. And if they're gonna be trading for DeJounte Murray, it's possible that they will let go of D'Angelo Russell. Siguro yung si Max Christie or Rui Hachimura, and then picks. So, yan po yung mga potential, no? So, aside from DeJounte Murray, ang Los Angeles Lakers is also considering either Zach LaVine or DeMar DeRozan. And of course, we have the same candidates for trade. Ang trade asset po kasi ng Lakers, magaling naman ito si D'Angelo Russell, but it looks like he's not really the right man dito po sa LA at one and two things. No? He might be playing some good games. Meron siya mga good games, pero marami rin din siyang bad games, and pinaka-pangit, alam mo yung naramdaman ni LeBron James, ni Russell Westbrook sa kanyang former teams. Yung parang hindi siya gusto ng kanyang mga tao doon. I think D'Angelo Russell is feeling the same heat. I think D'Angelo Russell is feeling the same heat. He knows he's about to get traded because anywhere you go, kahit sino tanongin mo, ang gusto nilang ma-trade, of course, the Lakers wanted to improve, and the player that they wanted to let go, the first candidate is always D'Angelo Russell. Sabi dito ni Raymond, umiyak dilo nung nanalo sila sa Portland. Ano ba kulang sa Lakers? Papakisagot, player o coach? Well, I'm not an expert in this one, but let me tell you this. Now, the Los Angeles Lakers is a very good team. Obviously, LeBron James is there, Anthony Davis. Kulang sila ng firepower. They are a defensive team with Vanderbilt. Pero short sila, hindi kaya ni Austin Reeves ang third option. Minsan binabibitin din siya, and the other players na like sina Ciro Rui, sina Christian Wood, and the other players of the Los Angeles Lakers seems like they've lost their parang they are not very consistent. So sino pa ba ang consistent diyan? Si Prince, si Reddish, si Vanderbilt. I mean, di mo maiisip yan na maging scoring eh. Yun ang kulang ninyo eh. Yun ang kulang ng Lakers sa tingin ko. So the Lakers needed to have another scoring player, and therefore, kung napapansin nyo po, ang kanilang mga target are scorers. Ang kanilang target are consistent scorers. At they have defensive guys kasi, so okay na yung kanilang defense. And that's a different scenario po do sa coach. So yung coach, minsan di ko na alam kung anong gagawin ng coach. Kasi yung rotation, hindi ko kasi Raymond kasi yung aking team, yung Boston Celtics, we only have maybe 7 player rotation or sometimes 8, and then yung iba halos hindi na nakakalaro. It seems like it's working. But the difference between the Lakers and the Boston Celtics, the Lakers' first 5 are all scoring in double figure consistently day in and day out. While the Lakers, that's the problem. So the Lakers needs to have a scorer, specifically someone that can jump shot from the side to help LeBron James just in case LeBron James gets in trouble, and to kick it outside. So ganun po ang aking nakikita for the Los Angeles Lakers. Huwag na tayo magbabad masyado sa Los Angeles Lakers, ha? Can we move on, guys, to the next teams? Salamat po. Kailangan pa talaga ni Austin Reeves pa i-trade bago makuha si Murray and Mitchell? That depends talaga eh. Pero i-read ko nga si Austin Reeves ang gusto nila. Pero pag pinakawala na nila si Austin Reeves, nag-solve sila ng isang problema, nagdagdag na naman sila ng isa pang problema. I think Austin Reeves is good, but he is not a good, I don't know if he's a starter material. He's a good backup. Lakers, I think Lakers want to retain Austin Reeves, but DeJounte Murray, Austin Reeves, yeah, Murray. DeRozan, Austin Reeves. DeRozan. Yun para sa akin. However, mas maganda kung makagawa ng paraan ng Lakers na hindi napakawalan nitong si Austin Reeves, di ba? Yun ang maganda. Okay, so aside from that, the OKC is looking to also probably make a move. Ang ganito kasi, sasabihin ng mga tao, well, sir, OKC is good, no? OKC is on top of the standing. Pag ikaw po ay sa top of the standing and you see the Western Conference becoming better, bigger, and better, ito po ngayon yung chance mo na makapag-reinforce po ng iyong bench. So that's why nagtatanong sa akin yung mga tao, Liberato, nagtatanong bakit nag-move pa, okay naman ng OKC. It's probably a move to improve their bench. So from what I heard is baka si Royce O'Neal ang target nila, and so let's see about that. And for the Boston Celtics naman, the Boston Celtics probably need a second round guy, or a guy that's siguro pandagdag lang sa rebounding, pero okay ako sa bench ng Boston Celtics eh. Okay sa akin yung si Brissett, si Keita, si Cornet, they're okay with me. They're the big guy that, they're not really scorer. Pero sabi ko nga, basta anything of an upgrade is welcome. Pangit naman pag, alam mo, ang maganda dapat sa Boston Celtics, marami silang players na magagaling. I-combine nila. Kumbaga, magbigay sila ng dalawang good players for one great players. Kasi hindi malalim ang rotation ng Boston eh. No? And then the rest are just stable players just in case, because sa playoffs napapagod din po. Yan po ang problema ng Boston Celtics. Pag nagba-back-to-back game, nag-iiba na yung laro, posibleng natatalo, napapagod. So, yan po. No, so the rest of the teams are also planning to make move. I heard the Orlando is planning to get a point guard. Milwaukee Bucks, if they move their coach, They're probably maybe moving player as well. So titingnan natin if they wanted to improve. The Philadelphia 76ers is the team that I expect to make a move. So tatanda mo to, Raymond, nag-move ang Heat, nag-move ang Knicks, nag-move ang Bucks. Boston Celtics is expected to make a move. Sa Sixers is also gonna make a move in the Cavaliers. You know why? Because these are playoff contender teams. Ang mga playoff contender teams, ito na po yung mga teams na they're preparing already for the postseason because more likely they're gonna be in the postseason. So they wanna actually already double up on their roster to improve their chances of winning. So yun po na there's not a lot of rumors about the Detroit Pistons, but if you were to ask me, common sense would tell us that bottom teams would need to make a move, not unless you're a rebuilding team. So, is Detroit Pistons a rebuilding team? Probably yes. It's just Washington Wizard. I just do not know. The Washington Wizard recently, of course, traded for Jordan Poole. Baka naman may problema talaga si Jordan Poole. Baka i-trade na rin yan uli. So, the Hornets, maybe they need to also make a trade. That's just for the East. And for the West, of course, sa West naman natin, andyan ang San Antonio Spurs at sa bottom. Grizzlies doesn't really need to make a move because actually magagaling yung mga players nila. But the consideration for the Grizzlies is that ito ba mga players namin na injured, lahat ng players na first five, well, hindi naman lahat. Si Marcus Smart, si Ja Morant, si Desmond Bain, the three main guys of the Grizzlies are all down with the sickness. They're down and injured and not playing. So, ito pang tatlo na ito, are they gonna be able to actually be healthy to be able to play together and help the Memphis Grizzlies? Or should they consider letting go of them? But I don't know if you can trade an injured player. So, Grizzlies is the top 3 at the bottom. Or bottom 3. Bottom 3. Ito pong Grizzlies. So, abang-abangan natin ang movement din po ng mga yan. So, yun. Shoutout muna tayo dyan, ha? Okay. Okay, si top play but not, but playoff not sure a win. Yeah, well, OKC will definitely be a playoff contender. But of course, they're young. So, siguro Raymond, sila, they need to, they need to gain, gain experience. Oy, I have some, a news here na medyo ngayon ko lang nakita to, ha. Cavs Tristan Thompson is suspended for 25 games without pay by the NBA. Nako, ha. The NBA announces that Tristan Thompson of the Cleveland Cavaliers has been suspended without pay for 25 games for violations of the terms of the NBA NBPA anti-drug program by testing positive for ibutamarin and SIRM LGD-4033, which we will research what is this right now. Thompson's suspension will begin tomorrow's game between... Yan, ano kaya ito? Checkin natin. At nilabas naman. What is this? And Tristan Thompson. Development code. Bones and muscle. Bones and muscles. So bones and muscle pala yun. So, well, it's not, it's just performance enhancing drugs pala yun. Parang ganon. Ito yung isa. Tingin ko lang, ha. It's ibutamarin. Hormones. Oo. So, nahulihan po ito pong si Tristan Thompson. Ito, lean body mass. So, parang bawal pala to. Pampalaki ng mga katawan, pampa-enhance. So, they just wanted to be better, but unfortunately, you gotta follow the rules. So, this is a very sad news for Tristan Thompson, who's gonna be suspended for 25 days for wanting to be, you know, lean shortcut, kumbaga, ang gusto nito ni Tristan Thompson. Yun. So, hey, aside from that, this is my last three to you guys, and afterwards, pwede na po kayong magtanong sa akin. Mag-share lang po ako sa inyo ng aking NBP candidates as early as now. Of course, ang NBA All-Star po ay malapit na rin. Let me just make sure I got the exact date for you, no? Nakaboto na ba kayo? Nakaboto na kayo kung sino All-Star nyo? Ako parang buong Celtics. So the NBA All-Star is gonna be happening on February 18. So February 18 po ang NBA All-Star. So just an FYI. But most of you guys already asking, sino po ang potential NBA MVP candidate? And there's a little bit of controversy with this list because according to news, and sabi nga ng kaibigan kong si JM, sabi niya, "Sir, hindi na pwede yan si Joel Embiid na maging MVP kasi kulang na yung games niyan." Kasi si Joel Embiid or the NBA or the players of the NBA who are going to be candidates for MVP needed to actually play a specific amount of games. I think 60 plus, or cannot miss up 20 games or something, which is very hard because the NBA games, it's 82 games in the NBA. Eh, syempre, may injured, mapapagod ka, ipapahinga ka. And so, the question now is, parang nagiging part ng pagiging MVP ngayon is not just the quality but the quantity. Before, dati, no? Ang dati dito, ano lang, um, quantity and quality, no? Kahit medyo hindi ka nakakalaro, pag maganda yung stats mo, okay lang. But these days, parang gumagawa talaga ng parang NBA para hindi po magpahinga ang mga players. Sabi ni Chris Santiago, "Boss pa, mukhang maganda yung arena shirt sa mga panelists mo." Chris Santiago, maganda nga. Pero mas maganda yung Pauka shirt. Dapat kayo mabigyan ko. Hindi ko lang maasikaso eh. Sobrang busy eh. Magkita-kita tayo. Soon guys ha. So, I will give you the top 5, not in order, itong ibibigay ko sa inyo, and this is my last topic. I'll be out of here by around 7:55. So, tanongin nyo na ako ng mga tanong ninyo after this. The top 5 MVP candidates so far for me is, of course, let's not forget the guy who just made 70 points and he's very accurate. So, walang iba po. Hindi po si Jokic, si Joel Embiid po from the Philadelphia 76ers. Ito pong si Joel Embiid na, no? And mapapansin nyo po dito sa lista ko, wala ka Amerikano yata dito. Joel Embiid is, I think, French, Cameroon, no? So, number 1, Joel Embiid from Philadelphia 76ers. I think si Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is not even American as well. He's Canadian. He is also part of my 5 MVP candidates. I think one of these guys are gonna be MVP kasi sobra talagang galing nito mga to. Talagang solid yung performance nila day in and day out. And if you're talking about solid performance, almost a triple-double, itong si Nikola Jokic, the triple-double machine. Ano? Better than, si Joel Embiid is double-double. No? He has 34 points average, approximately 11 rebound and 6 assists. Pero si Nikola Jokic, he has a more well-rounded contribution with almost a double-figure assist. Siyempre, yung points at rebound, matik na yan. No? And si Luka Doncic din ang kasama po sa aking contender po sa MVP. Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks, a scoring machine, and he has also good rebounds and assists. So, ito po. No? And of course, former MVP rin, si Giannis Antetokounmpo. is always gonna be there. It's so weird to talk about the Milwaukee Bucks this day. Like, Giannis Antetokounmpo po ang nagang player na talagang ngayon, ano? I don't wanna say it's still great, but the Bucks, I don't know what they're trying to do. Getting rid of their coach. Okay. So that is my final topic for today. I open the floor for questions sa inyo po lahat. Kung may question po kayo, please i-comment nyo na po yan. At we still have, how many people? Konti lang nyo naman. Dami-damihan natin next time. Pero ako po ay nagpapasalamat. Ang Arena Plus po kasi, I watch the NBA games here. No? So, just in case, sa Facebook pa rin kayo nanonood sa Arena Plus na kayo. All of the games are there. May boxing dyan, may MMA, lahat ng mga paborito nating, yung paborito kong sports nandiyan dyan. May bonus ako sa inyo ha. May bonus ako sa inyo. Just wanted to share. Dahil ako po ay mahilig sa boxing. This Friday sa Cebu po, mayroon pong boxing event ng Omega. At sa darating pong, double check yung date dito ha. Filipino fighter fighting February 24 ang Kahas versus Takuma, and Jonas Sultan versus Riku Masuda. That's February 24. That's gonna be a world championship po para sa Filipino. And syempre, watch out, baka this week na po mag-announce ang ating pong angas ng Pinas, John Rio Cuadro Alas Casimiro, ng kanyang laban. So intay-intayin po natin yan, and that's gonna be an exciting news for all of us. Alright guys, question. Diba? Isang oras. Almost 1 hour. At what I'm gonna do is we are gonna re-upload this sa YouTube para po mag-enjoy din kayo sa mga YouTube subscribers po. Please, if you're a follower of Pauka Sports, please follow Arena Plus social media as well. Dahil tahimik kayo lahat at wala na tayong questions, mukhang wala ng questions. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, wala talaga? 5, 4. I'm gonna bid you goodbye, and again, I'll see you again next week, Wednesday, for another edition of the Power Hour. Ako po si Pau Salud ng Pauka Sports, and if you have certain topics that you want me to discuss here on Arena Plus, send a message or go to my Facebook page and let me know pag nabiting kayo sa mga tanungan. But I'll see you again. Thank you po, and bye guys.